Today I'm going to show you how to hand rub a lacquer finish. So stay tuned.
So the first thing I'm going to do is make my little pad. I like to use a t-shirt and then cut up a little square on that. It's a high polyester content, so it's a very fine fabric. And then I'll take just a regular cloth rag and fold that up into a bundle. Then I'll grab the corners here and tie it together to make my pad. Corner and corner. So this becomes my pad that I'll use for the hand rub finish. I'm putting on my vinyl gloves. I don't like getting this stuff on my hands. So basically I'm taking my clear lacquer, putting a little bit of it into a jar here. Doesn't take a whole lot. Set that out of the way for now. And then I've got lacquer thinner here, which I'm going to pour into the jar as well. There, about a 50-50 mixture. And then with a stick or an old brush or the back end of a brush, I'll just mix that up. There we go. And then I got the bonus of having a new finish on the paintbrush. So now I'm all set. So now what I want to do, just soak that up so you can see there, and then I'll rub it over just like I'm cleaning the surface. And then you can tell from the sheen of the light whether or not you've got any coverage where you want it. can do a little more, but basically we're just doing a really thin coat, because the advantage in this is you're doing a really thin coat and you're not going to get any runs or drips or anything, and you can do several coats. And on this I gotta work up the edges. Oh yeah, and that's really giving me some nice color in there too, where the burning was. Oh yeah, sweet baby. So I got the top done. Now I could leave that and then come back and do the back at another time, or I can just flip it over and continue onward. Because it's resting on the frets, which eventually I will clean off with some steel wool. The beauty of this technique is you're doing a really thin coat, and you can use it on repairs and whatnot too, because where you only want a really thin coat. Or you can do it for every coat. Now the pad I made is good for recoating too. Get in there. Do some of that in there. I want to clean up where my fingerprints are there. The back there I don't really care, but everywhere else, yeah. So yeah, so even though I've used this, I can just set it down and put the lid on the solution here that I mixed up, which it's only a little bit of solution. You can tell I've hardly used any of it, but I can come back a couple hours, do another coat, come back a couple hours, do another coat, let it dry for a few days, come back a week later, do another coat, you know, just whatever. And I can use that same pad because it will reactivate until it gets really hard, but you can tell when you need a new pad. So that's how you do the hand rub lacquer finish, and you can come back and do little touch-ups here and there. But yeah, see, and then you get a finish that's actually, I think, superior to a spray-on finish, especially when you go to the trouble of rubbing it down with steel wool and some linseed oil at the end. So there you go. That's how you do a hand rub lacquer finish. And you can do as many coats as you want. And that's it for today.